Hello ladies and gentlemen, Exodus169 here again with Plague Inc. Evolved. This is an early access game available on Steam. It is still very much a work in progress. Some elements of the game are not yet implemented. For example, you cannot yet unlock the Murex worm or the necrovirus. I'll not spoil what those are to you. You have to unlock them when they become available. Of course, today I'm just going to go for a very quick game, working with bacteria. The idea of this game is to basically infect and kill off the entirety of the world's population with your pathogen. So, let's get to it, shall we? I'm going to go with casual because I only want a very, very quick game. Yep, let's go with Droopy Dick Syndrome because, yeah, that's what I thought of earlier. Hey. And my cigarette has gone out. Okay, first things first, let's start off in... Yeah, let's start off in the UK. I'm from the UK, so why not? Let's get some. Right, each bubble that you pop gives you points, apart from the blue ones, which I'll explain later in the game. The idea is to infect more and more people as quickly as possible. So let's see, abilities, no, transmission, no, okay. We're not going to do any of those yet, we're just going to wait for the points to build up slightly. While I light my cigarette again. Another bubble to pop, that's another one that gives you more bonus points. Fantastic, okay. Ideally, the first thing I want to get, I should be able to get now, which is drug resistance, which makes it easier to spread in slightly more prosperous countries. As you can tell, the numbers are slowly going up of infected people. It starts on just a single carrier. It's great fun. This is incredibly addictive, even in its unfinished state, with a large amount of replay value. I cannot praise this game enough. There's not too much micromanagement. A lot of it you can just sit back and watch, but it is important to keep track of your disease and essentially nurture it to its full potential. Yeah, the disease will spread randomly for the most part, and there will be these random news stories that you see from time to time, and various things that your virus can end up causing. I won't tell you any more about it, you'll have to find out as you go along. Right, let's see if we can increase the transmission rates in urban areas, because UK is a rather urban country. For the sake of that, it will actually tell you on here, the little icons: cold, humid, urban and prosperous. Madagascar, for example, is poor and rural, which, nice little touch. The bubbles do make it feel very much like a casual Facebook game, that sort of thing, which is slightly off-putting, I will say. However, this does make up for it in other ways. And my cigarette has gone out again. Terribly sorry. I'm also sorry for the high-pitched whine in the background. It is a interim graphics card that I'm using. It's GTX 550 Ti, so titanium. It's about a year old. I got it from a friend of mine who was kind enough to sell me that when my previous card died. So, rest in peace, 450 GTS. Poor thing. Right, let's add a symptom. For now, we're going to add coughing and sneezing. Those are two very good abilities to add early on. I should really have added increased resistance to cold weather. However, at this time, it's the way it goes. Yeah, back to the graphics card. Yeah, the fan is rather loud on it. I could probably work that out, but to be honest, I'm using it just for the time being. Right, okay, another feature of the game is your disease, your pathogen, will randomly mutate at at times. Some pathogens have an increased ability to mutate at random, others are slightly slower on the uptake, shall we say. This one has developed insomnia as a symptom, so... oh, bloody hell. And it's spread to frogs. Okay. Here we go. Right, we can add another form of transmission. Let's check on France. Yeah, urban and rich. So, ideally we could do with adding drug resistance 2 to increase that. I'm going to add cold resistance because that is rather handy for spreading across the extreme northern and southern hemispheres. Though at this point, northern is most important because that's where we are. Ah dear. Let's wait for those points to build back up again. And it's spread to Mexico. Okay, that's cool. And the US. Sweet. And I'm getting a lot of points now. Right, okay, let's spend some of these points. Transmission. Let's add water transmission. That will help it in humid areas. Not the US, but the UK specifically. Excuse me, and certain other areas throughout the world. Oh dear, sorry. It's spreading like wildfire now. Bloody hell, look at this. Each of those biohazard symbols, yep, they've finally figured out that something's happening. Surely with all the droopy dicks they'd have noticed it, you know. But yes, it will, when it starts to spread, it will spread like crazy. So you want to get everyone infected before they start closing their borders, ideally. So let's increase air transmission, blood transmission, insect transmission. I will add livestock and birds at some point. Yep, they're starting work on a cure, but I dare say that won't last too long. The bubbles will disappear after a while, so you will lose their bonuses if you're not quick enough. Like I said, that does make it feel like Facebook-ish, but you can kind of forgive that because it does make up for it in other areas. Right, let's add livestock transmission for the rural areas. And we want it to spread to some of the smaller islands, so Madagascar, if I can click it, the Caribbean, New Guinea, the Philippines, and New Zealand are some of the places you really want it spread to. Greenland can in itself be a pain in the ass sometimes to spread it to, if you haven't specialised in cold weather, which I'm going to add another point to after I've done the heat resistance. And yep, early game, basically you want it spreading as quickly as possible. You don't need to worry too much about resisting a cure at this point. Yep, it's now added the rash symptom. All of these minor symptoms, nobody's going to die from it yet. There is a random bug in the game. In certain points you will notice the number of dead increase randomly when the disease isn't lethal. It won't even be in an infected country either. It might even just show up as a random number and you can't find anywhere in the world that happens to have dead people. Right, we've got the Caribbean, that's good, and Greenland, good. Okay, right. Now while it's having a little bit of a lull, let us add another level of drug resistance. That's always handy. And add avian carriers. That's it. Oh, blimey. Wow. Oh, we have an awareness day for droopy dick syndrome. You poor limp-dicked bastards. Oh, wow. It's really popping up now. Yeah, like I said, some of the smaller islands can be a real pain to spread it to. Madagascar. There we go. That's another one done, even. Sorry, notice the amount I'm talking, how I'm having to relight the cigarette because I keep letting it go out. Like a bloody idiot. I really should be quitting, but I've had a lot of things going on that's really put me out of sorts. So, yeah. I believe everywhere now has a degree of infection apart from certain areas in Africa. So, I think we should... Oh, okay, sweating symptom, good. I believe we should add a further level of heat resistance and resistance in poorer areas, just to spread that a little bit more. Let's add anemia and then leave it to go for a minute. Yep, this is really working out quite well. You see the infection rates spreading all over the world. Well, that's a pretty low infection rate there at the moment. That's gradually getting there. But you don't want to make it... Yep, I'm finally on the watch list. Ha ha. Took them long enough, didn't it? Yeah, you really don't want to make it deadly too early on. You want to infect as much of the world as possible before you start making it deadly. Ah, they're trying to cure it now. So you need to click off these blue bubbles as they come up, otherwise they'll get a boost to their research into a cure. Oh. You can also slow down their research by doing this and reshuffling it yourself genetically, which will also give them a little bit of a setback. Transmission we should be okay with. Let's start adding stuff like haemophilia. Yep, we should be okay from that now. Oh, wait, we've got a bunch more points to spend. We may as well put them in. Insect just to increase the spread in hot areas, because that's rather handy. Right, let's give it a rest for a minute. Australia has shut down their airports. Too little, too late, you numpties. I'm not calling Australians numpties, I'm calling the game's population numpties because it's really stupid. They finally shut down their airports when most of the world is infected. There we go, another mutation. Put this cigarette out, there we go. And voila. Okay. I will be writing a review of this for davechaos.co.uk, so bear with me on that one. In fact, I'll probably write it after recording this video. Right, I think it's time we can start to make this disease a little bit more deadly. So let's add some more lethality. There we go. Internal hemorrhaging. I want hemorrhagic shock eventually, that's quite a good one to have. And I'll probably go with pneumonia as well. Why not? Now you should start to see the death count rise. High levels of bird migration expected. Cool, that will help spread the disease to those who aren't currently infected. Oops. Spilling my drink. Blimey. It's because I was too interested in reaching straight off to click on the old blue little file. Flasks. There we go. Another swig of drink. There we go. And it's added inflammation, which is always handy to increase lethality. We're now very focused on the cure, so let's add a genetic reshuffle into the mix just to slow them down a little bit. And some more symptoms. No, I think I'll calm down with the symptoms there for a minute. I want to build up some points and add in something slightly more deadly. Stop trying to cure it. You know you're not going to succeed because I won't let you. But this game is incredibly addictive. I only picked it up yesterday on Steam, and wow, I've played this so much. I wasted most of my day playing it after I'd finished playing Rozok, which is also a fantastic game. You may notice Nilesy has done a video on that just the other day. Or more symptoms actually. Yesterday, in fact, I believe yesterday morning, he uploaded that, and yeah, that's another brilliant game. Oh dear, fingers are a bit wet from wiping up the drink. Oh dear, yep, and every person in the world should now be infected. I believe I may have well cancelled the message that came up on that, so let's, yeah, there are no healthy people left in the world. Good, now we can start killing them off. And ideally you want to kill them off as quickly as possible. I'm yet to get one of the achievements, which is basically to use about, start again, a bacterial infection to wipe out the world within 1 year. I'm yet to do that, so bear with me on that. Quickest I've ever done it is 177 days, but that was using one of the cheat modes that I unlocked, and I was just testing that to see how well it worked. Like a good little tester. And because I was up for a laugh, I wanted a very quick game before I went to the shop at like 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I'm a bit of a night owl. Okay, let's unlock that, and we'll wait for insanity, because that will slow them down in terms of a cure as well. Because, well, they're not exactly going to do much when they're all insane, are they? That should be about time. Get that now. There we go. Oops, clicked the wrong button. There we go. Right, and that should have taken a bit of a hit a moment ago. I wasn't paying enough attention. But that will slow them down, and the dead keep rising. So, the number of dead keeps rising. I haven't got the virus to raise the dead yet. Not going to tell you anything about that one. Needless to say, that's one of the ones that, oh, for instance, anarchy. Lovely. Everyone loves a bit of anarchy. Dysentery? Could go for dysentery. Yeah, let's go for that. There we go. Right, everyone should be dying pretty quickly now. And if they aren't, why the hell not? And look at that, I'm getting more and more points the more people I'm killing. It's great fun. But yeah, this game does have a number of Steam achievements already, which is rather good. Let's get rid of these little files. Bye-bye. Right, let's add a little bit more. Yeah, the Steam achievements it has already are very, very good. Let's say pulmonary fibrosis. Why not? Let's have some skin lesions. Because, hey, all's well that ends well. And if it kills them quicker, great. Yeah, some brilliant achievements on there. I've unlocked a few already, even in this early access edition. Oh, profuse bleeding symptom combo. Nice. Haemophilia and skin lesions. Sweet. Now I was hoping to get in. Did I get internal hemorrhaging? Yes, I did. Good. So that's quite a good one to have, in my opinion. You want people to die horribly, after all. It's great fun. Yeah. I would say I thoroughly enjoy this game, absolutely brilliant, and it was about £12 on Steam. Not sure how much that would be in dollars, obviously different prices, different countries, so on and so forth, but feel free to check it out. It's so much fun and just so addictive. If ever you wanted to kill off the entirety of the world's population, hey, this is the way to do it. No repercussions that way. But yes, article coming on this one. Definitely well worth writing about, I think. And I thoroughly enjoyed playing it, so hopefully you guys will too. Yep, nearly done now. Almost almost everyone dead. Excuse me. Come on, come on, come on. Everybody dies. Everybody dies. Nothing else I can unlock. Never mind. Alright. Just trying to think what else I can say about this. Yeah, there are a few features which could do with a little bit of work. Obviously we're still waiting for more additions. There doesn't seem to be, what's the word? Trying to find the right words. Virus-specific symptoms at this time, apart from virus-specific abilities, which that's completely different. You know, you want specific symptoms for specific pathogens. But hopefully that'll be something they'll add. That would be a feature I would love to see. I'd definitely play some more of it then. But that may well be something they're working on. I mean, judging by some of the achievements which aren't yet unlockable, there are some things that could be rather fun to mess around with that they've got planned. So I'll be keeping my eyes open for that. And almost everybody is dead. Dad? Dead! I am so sorry. Everybody's dead, Dave. Yes, there we go. Yep, destroying the world. Just watching the last few die now, which is always good. Come on, everybody, let's speed it up just for the last little while. I should have sped it up much sooner, but wasn't paying enough attention. You know what, should we add insult to injury? Should we give them assists as well before they die? Yeah, I thought so too. And here we go. Going, gone. And everybody is dead. Right, and I've unlocked various new abilities there. That's cool. And oh, excuse me, sorry. Did this in 600 days. Oh dear. Really not good. But we have unlocked a new gene addition, which is always good. Right, let's exit out from that. Okay, now, as some of you may know, I am working on a song themed around Dave Chaos' series Chaosville, which both himself and many others are part of. I'm making a fan song. The lyrics are already completed. Please see my previous video. You will find that on my channel. I have someone working on the music for me already. That would be Darth Tribal, who did the video intro, which you will have seen. Though I am looking for people to do artwork, maybe short animations, and people to sing it. Now, I'm trying to make this a bit of a collaborative effort, should we say, from people who are just fans of the series. And anyone who would like to take part, please feel free to contact me on my Twitter. That should be linked in the description. Yes, that description that nobody ever seems to read. Don't worry, it's not just me. So yes, please read that. Go to my Twitter and just tweet me or DM me saying, hey, I'd really like to sing, or I'd really like to submit some art, and I will let you know how to do that. Auditions for all of those are open until the 20th of March. I extended the deadline because some people who really wanted to be singers unfortunately don't have their microphones available at this time. So I'm trying my best to accommodate everyone. So hopefully that will give everyone time to spread the word and get on in there. If anyone wants to have the voice featured on there, or has a friend who they think, they're really good at singing, they really like the series, why not, go for it. Art, I am asking is to be art and animation, I'm asking for them to be themed around Chaosville, I want everything to be relevant. This is a fan song for Chaos Bill, after all. You know, we want to get everything sorted out there. So, yeah, that's it. That's everything from me for now. You know, please keep watching the videos and keep supporting all of us. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all again soon. Hope you enjoyed this game as much as I did. Thank you very much. Take care, guys. Bye bye.